Well, it's good to get out of here with a series win. You know, we played just good enough in the first ball game, played really good defensively in the first ball game, pitched out of some tough spots. I thought our bullpen was good, especially Riley. It was great to see Riley pitch so well for us in the ninth inning. You know, with a one-run lead, he did what one of the best closers in the country is supposed to do. So, you know, Riley Gilliam was definitely the reason that we won this series. And, you know, offensively we did just enough. And, you know, in game two, you know, they hit Higgy. I mean, bottom line, you know, Higgy left some balls up and over the plate, and you know, their offense got it going, and we just couldn't find a way to get back into the ball game. Just couldn't find a way to put together any kind of offense in game two. But overall, it's good to get out of here. You know, after a tough weekend last weekend, a tough four-game stretch for us, to be able to come to Louisville, a tough place to play in these circumstances, and win a series. You know, happy for my club. Wish we could have competed better in game two, put together a better ball game in game two today, in game three of the series. But, you know, overall, we'll take it.
Jordan came in, played for Bird today. Talk a little bit about Bird's injury and what Jordan gave you.
Well, Bird was nicked up a little bit. You know, you know, he was hobbling a little bit even in Friday night's game, and we just felt like it was in our best interest and in Bird's best interest to try to rest him. We gave him a pinch hit at bat, but we were going to pinch run for him if he got on base. And Jordan, you know, being a veteran player and having played a lot of baseball for us here, but just trying to find a way to get him in the ball game. And it just hasn't, you know, happened with the way that Cromwell had been swinging the bat and Bird had been swinging the bat. But Greeny came in and played a really good ball game today and definitely earned himself the opportunity to get back out there and play some more for us.
Might hate to ask what all went on out there, the explanation you got.
Well, you know, I really didn't get an explanation. You know, that was, you know, one of the things that there was some confusion on my part. And I think there was some confusion, you know, just on what the call was. You know, I know that safe out calls are reviewable on the basis. But, you know, to me, I couldn't tell if it was an illegal slide, which is why he called him out, or, you know, did he say that he held onto the ball and then lost the ball after he had taken the ball out of his glove? I don't know. And that's the thing. I don't know what we were reviewing because it wasn't like it was a throw on the bag where he calls him out and they thought he was safe and they can review that play. It wasn't a play like that. So that was where I, you know, was just confused. I really wasn't arguing that call even when I came back in the dugout. But you know, it just happens. I mean, you know, I got a little hot, you know, and he said what he said, and I said what I said, and I got thrown out, and got to try to make sure I keep my emotions under control in that situation. It's really more on me. You know, the umpires overall, you know, did a good job this weekend, I felt like, and it was more just me, you know, probably being more frustrated than anything. But you know, we got to keep our composure and just keep competing. You know, the umpires had nothing to do with the outcome of the game today, and that call had nothing to do with any sort of outcome today. So, you know, just got to do a better job as a head coach of maintaining my composure in situations like that.
After 4 tough losses, you guys got to be thrilled with a series win this weekend.
Yeah, we are. I mean, you know, anytime, you know, looking at the big picture, anytime you can come on the road against a perennial power like a Louisville and win a series, you're happy to be able to get out of here. And, you know, all of them were close ball games. You know, we had an extremely competitive game in game one. Game two, another extremely competitive ball game. Game three, really, the score didn't indicate, you know, how one-sided it was. They outplayed us by a long shot in the third game of the series. Wish we could have done a better job of putting together good at-bats and competing a little better there in the third game of the series. But overall, to be able to leave here with a series win, it you know, definitely you know, feels good. But you know, we still got to get better. You know, we got to get better in a lot of areas, and I don't think we're a complete team right now. We got a lot of areas we got to improve on. But we got a long way to go and a lot of baseball to play, and hopefully we can get going in all cylinders going this week. Hopefully this weekend we can create some positive momentum going into the next week.